Amid the looming government shutdown and amid debates over migration and America's leadership in the world, the Prime Minister of Ireland just came to visit the White House. Trump was sitting with him in the Oval Office, and the two of them got the greatest question I have heard of the second Trump administration, and Trump himself gave the greatest answer.
Ireland is known for very happy, fun-loving people, great attitude, many in this room right now that I've met. Why in the world would you let Rosie O'Donnell move to Ireland? I think she's going to lower your happppiness level.
That's true. Thank you. I like that question.
Mr. Prime Minister, are you expecting?
Do you know who she is?
Yeah. I'm joking.
You better off not knowing.
President Trump.
So we covered on the show yesterday. Rosie, to her credit, is, as far as I can tell, pretty much the first big lib who threatened to leave America if Trump won and then actually left America. And she moved to Ireland. She's trying to get her Irish citizenship. Every election, all the libs say, we're going to flee the country if the Republican wins. And then they never do it. Rosie actually did it. She goes to Ireland. So the Irish PM is there. And the reporter says, why on earth would you let Rosie O'Donnell into your country? You have such a great country. Why would you let Rosie O'Donnell in there? And the guy's looking at him. He has no idea who Rosie O'Donnell is. And Trump just got smirk. Yeah, I like that question. Yeah. You don't know? It's better that you don't know. It's better that you don't know. Move on. President Trump began a feud with Rosie O'Donnell in like 2005 or earlier. This is a 20-year feud with a TV host and movie actress. And he's still joking about it. He's not furious. He's not red in the face. He's not attacking her. And he's just kind of making a joke about it, and he's keeping it up. An important thing to remember about that feud, Rosie O'Donnell started that feud. It wasn't Trump who started it. We can actually learn a fair bit about Trump from his answer to this joke question. Rosie started the feud when she accused him on television of being bankrupt. So Rosie started it, hit him a little bit. Trump then escalated it to 11. He turned the dial all the way up to 11, and he just ruthlessly, rhetorically pummeled this woman for now going on, or over 2 decades, up to and including when he was in the Oval Office. If you're Xi Jinping, if you're Vladimir Putin, I'm not saying that kind of response dictates your foreign policy, but it's helpful to remember that Trump doesn't forget. He is loyal to those who are loyal to him. He holds grudges against those who are not loyal to him. He has a very long memory. He's not above getting down and fighting, even when he's meeting with a head of state as president himself. And he's funny. He's a funny guy. Right now, go to StopBoxUSA.com. Use promo code Knowles. For every gun owner that has kids, one of the biggest thoughts that pops into your head is, how do I make sure that my child cannot, under any circumstances, access my firearm? Especially, that's certainly true for me. And I'm not even one of these guys with 1,000 guns in the home, I keep it pretty simple. But I've got a great solution, and that is StopBox USA. What impresses me so much is that it is completely mechanical. No batteries to die that could leave you high and dry. No electronics to fail when you need it most. I was blown away by how durable and well-crafted this is, all made right here in America. It means that StopBox is creating meaningful jobs and opportunities for American workers too. Traveling, no problem. It's TSA compliant, so you can securely transport your firearm when you're flying. It turns out TSA is not a fan of people throwing loose firearms into their baggage. Been on some trips. I haven't gotten caught with this myself, but some guys, it's not great. So if the convenience of not fumbling with keys while maintaining security gives you peace of mind, as it would give me peace of mind, then go check it out right now. For a limited time only, my listeners are getting a great deal. Not only do you get 10% off your entire order when you use code Knowles, KNWLAS, at StopBoxUSA.com. They're also giving you buy one, get one free for their StopBox Pro. That is 10% off and a free StopBox Pro when you use code Knowles at StopBoxUSA.com. I got to get on that deal right now because I only have one StopBox and I gotta stock up. Discover a better way to balance security and readiness with StopBox. Speaking of the Irish, CBS News has a really earth-shattering report. This came out yesterday from Emmett Lyons, Joanne Stocker, Irish, undocumented, and unsure of their future in Trump's America. I won't read the whole article, but you understand there is a major scourge, according to CBS News, of Irish undocumented immigrants, illegal aliens. You see, because while we all pay attention, we foolishly pay attention to the millions of Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, Ecuadorians who walk across the Rio Grande every year with the support of the face-tattooed, Satan-worshipping criminal Mexican cartels. We focus on that. We think that's the big illegal immigration problem. But that means that we totally ignore the many, many Irishmen who swim across the Atlantic Ocean and then shimmy up the pier at South Street Seaport and sneak into New York City. How could we ignore that? Let's focus on the real problems, folks. I wonder how many Norwegians are also, there must be 2 or 3 Norwegian illegal aliens, right? Who sneak onto, I don't know, salmon boats and get into our ports that way. Why are we focused on the Hispanic illegal aliens just because they come over here to the tune of millions of people a year, 11 to 16 million in the country illegally right now? Why, let's get our priorities in order. What does CBS say? I'm not going to read the whole article, though. It's pretty funny. Recent estimates from the Irish government suggest there are as many as 10,000 undocumented Irish migrants across the United States. 10,000. There are, conservatively, between 11 and 16 million illegal alien Hispanics who cross the Rio Grande with the criminal cartels, bringing crime into the country. But there are 10,000 Irish people. A drop of a fraction of an iota of a drop in the bucket of illegal immigration. Many have lived in the shadows for decades, waiting for a path to citizenship that may never come. Now, as Trump deports people, anxieties have heightened. They interview one Irish migrant, Mary, the illegal alien Mary, fears for her own status. She says communities of color are bearing the brunt of President Trump's immigration crackdown, while she can fly somewhat under the radar. There are some very hardworking people that have set up businesses and are employing people, and all of a sudden, they're on a plane somewhere. Their lives have changed, and it's very hard. I absolutely do feel for people. Another undocumented Irish, Aisling, says that the Irish sometimes become collateral damage during the ICE raids, but they primarily target Latino communities, something she has condemned as racist. Aisling says, if ICE were to walk into my work, I could definitely just blend in with the crowd. But the fear for me is getting pulled over or just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. She is in the wrong, they're all in the wrong place at the wrong time. They're in America illegally during the Trump administration. But what of the claim? The whole point of this article, the whole point of all these interviews is to say, you racists. You racist Trump supporters, you don't care when it's white Irish illegal aliens in America. You only care when it's swarthier Hispanic illegal aliens. You're not, the Irish illegal aliens can fly under the radar. That's true. Probably they can. I mean, Irish illegal aliens do get rounded up in these raids. That was true long before Trump, back when we enforced immigration law. That's true. Irish pubs in New York and things like that. But it's true. They can blend in a little bit more, because America, until the 1960s, was roughly 90% white, still majority white, and white people are Irish people are white. And it's true that Hispanic people are not white, so they stick out a little bit more. Though I don't think that President Trump is going in and rounding up Hispanics who are wearing polo shirts, speaking perfect English, working ordinary jobs. No. He's going into the places where we know that illegal aliens are. He's targeting, in these raids, he's targeting the kinds of illegal aliens who, have face tattoos, run brothels, people. So, yeah, you're right. It's easier for the Irish to blend in with the legal citizens. It's also relatively easy for the legal Hispanic American citizens to blend in. Tom Homan knows who he's going after here, okay? This is such desperation from the left. They know the jig is up. They know that old Irish jig is up. And Now their last gasp is, you're racist. Look at the Irish, all those Irish cartels that are here. I don't see a lot of Irish cartels. I'm so glad you liked that clip. It would have pained me had you not liked that clip. And that could have disturbed my sleep, frankly. If you want more of them, you got to subscribe to this channel, and then you'll get more clips, and then we'll all be simpatico, right? See you next time.